Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Billy from Team Elite Empire. This is my first video and I'm here to show you guys my Chaos Dragon build. I really like the deck in my locals this past weekend. I went, I think it was about like 5-2 and I got second place. It's actually really good. I enjoy it. The only two decks that I really had a problem with, is the reason why I took my losses, was to Malefics and Gravekeepers. At the time I wasn't really set up for like the side deck, and whenever I went up against the Gravekeeper deck in the finals, I just kind of just gave up there. I didn't really feel like playing it at that point. But I'm going to get right into the deck. Triple Light Pulsar. Light Pulsar, it's a great card. It runs the deck. It just helps so much and it's just so fucking good. Next you have Triple Dark Flare. Dark Flare, a lot of people like running it too, but I like 3. It's really good here. Its effect is just, it's amazing. It kills stuff that runs out of the grave, especially because I normally have a dragon in hand whenever I do it, and most of the time it's a Light Pulsar, and here, either that or it's another Dark Flare. I find a way to come out on top with it. It's really good, and also I'll summon it, send Light Pulsar to the graveyard, and maybe an Eclipse Wyvern, banish the Red Eyes, and most of the time I'll have another Light Pulsar in hand, so I'll just banish and then summon it, and then here you get Red Eyes, banish this, and just go wild on plays. But back to the deck. 1 Red Eyes, because you can only run 1. I was really sad whenever this card got hit. It really busted my balls. But continuing on, 1 Dad, 1 Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern, I only like running 1 because, well, if you ran 2, you only have two big dragons that you can use, and that just sets up for dead plays. There's times where I draw all the dragons that I have in my opening hand, and here Eclipse Wyvern can be dead. And so if I had 2 of them, that would just increase the chances of it being dead. Now onto the Lightsworn engine. My Lightsworn engine is a little bit, it's not like a lot of other Chaos Dragon builds. Of course, standard, I run triple Lila, because it's like your MST of the deck. Double Raikou. The reason why I run double Raikou is because here, most people, they think that you're going to be running 3. So here is, I keep on milling and milling and milling and drawing all my cards and stuff. Here, they're going to think that I have another Raikou in the deck, but here, it just sets me up for other plays and stuff. It's kind of like a little psychological game. Then I have Jane Tecton. Jane gets over Thunder King. I don't need to say any more. Thunder King's a bitch. Now going to the dark side of the deck. Of course, double tour guide. The deck, it really helps having the double tour guide. And then here, of course, you have Sangan and Night Assailant. I run Night Assailant because here it also combos off with Raikou. So I mean, essentially I could have triple Raikou anyways with just this, and it's really good. It's really live, especially because there's ways that I can discard it, and I don't mind discarding it because of that. Now going into the other monsters. Double Card Trooper. Like whenever I was running this deck last format, I only like running 1, but here, now that some of the stuff got hit, I decided to change it up, and here put 2 of them in. 2, it really helps, and here sometimes it gets your opponent thinking, do I want to activate a Torrential while I have this on the field, because I get to draw 2 cards off of that, and here that's potentially more monsters that are gonna end up back on the field, because Chaos Dragons, as you know, banish, summon a monster, and then here just go off on someone, raffle stomp them. Now my kind of tech of the deck, Dimensional Alchemist. Dimensional Alchemist, I really like him because it's kind of like a monster reincarnation for banished monsters, and here it can get me a BLS that I just banished, or here they DD crowed or something like that. And it's just a really good card, and here it kind of has like that card trooper feel to it. I mean, banish the top card of your deck, and then here, whenever it's destroyed, add a monster that was from you removed from play pile. Blech. Sorry about that. Next, on to hand traps. Double Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is great in this deck. It really helps sometimes. Double Maxi. Sorry about that. Kind of oblique. Maxi, I only like running 2. I mean, if I had another one, I'd put it in the side deck, but it's for the wind-up matchup, and also like other decks that just like special summon like crack, like fucking agents. Then you have Gores, and then double Tragodia. Tragodia in this deck is just way too good. Tragodia in general is just way too good. I mean, just think about all the stuff that you can do with it. It's just, as soon as you take damage, you can special summon it, and then here, it's really great. And then on top of that, if you have Tragodia, and here someone has out a Slifer while you have another Tragodia in hand, just discard the Tragodia and take their Slifer. That's fucking awesome. Like, a way to get you a free freaking Slifer and shit. Not that it'll really ever happen. It's probably a 1 in a million chance. But onto the Chaos monsters. You have one Chaos Sorcerer because you can't run anymore because they limited it. It sucks. Then you have the biggest boss monster of the deck, BLS, or as my teammate Gambit, or David, calls him, Vegito. This is the reason why I'm using this mat, is because of this dude. And I'll never use this mat unless if I know I'm gonna fucking win. But that's just because I told David that I wouldn't use it. I had to hold it down. Gotta hold down the team, man. Alright, now onto the spells. That was 30 monsters, and here now, of course, I have 10 spells. Charges of Light Brigade, standard. It can actually, it can help you because you can get great ass mills. Like I did this in the last tournament. Milled Eclipse Wyvern, like Pulsar, and I think I milled Chaos Sorcerer. I hated the fact that I milled him, but here I ended up coming out on top because I milled these, and here I ended up summoning like 3 or 4 monsters that turn. It was just really great. Here they may have hit Future Fusion, but it still lives on. Double Solar Recharge. Solar Recharge, I don't see why you need to run it at 3 because it ends up dead. I understand some people like it if you're a pure-hearted Lightsworn player and you just have to run 3, go on run a 3, but my personal preference, I only like 2. Double MST, it's good. This deck really hates back row. Back row is the bane of its existence. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. Pretty much staple standard cards in the deck. Here everyone runs them, but this is kind of like my my hot tech of the deck, and also it's kind of like a shout out to Lightsworn's Monster Reincarnation. Monster Reincarnation, it gives me back my BLS and my Chaos Sorcerers, or anything that I really need at the moment. Yes, it's a -1, but in the end you could plus off of it. Especially if you get BLS, because BLS is just that damn good. It's too OP. I'm surprised they didn't fucking hit it. Now onto the extra deck. I will warn you, it's not fully complete, but here I really, it's really good. Gotta have the Orca Stardust there, but no, that's not a part of it. Acid Golem, I don't really like the card, but here is kind of standing till I get like an Exabeetle or something like that. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon for the machines. Like I said, I didn't have all the cards for the extra deck, so here just kind of having filler cards for right now. Once I get the cards that I really need, I'll pretty much put this in the side deck. And then for the Synchro part, you have the Scrap Dragon and Black Rose standard. Onto the XYZs, Zenmaines, Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger, Photon Strike Bouncer, Maestro, Queen Dragon de Jin, Leviathan Dragon, Butterfly Assassin, Utopia, Levier, Adrius. I don't really like Tyrius or whatever the fuck it is. One, I don't have it, and plus you have to attack. There's sometimes where you just need, or that if you're attacking into something, it can just really go bad for you. So that's the reason why I don't use them. Plus I don't have them. Then the last XYZ, which here my team calls him Tim Tebow, because it just wrecks all XYZs. Tim Tempo is just great. It kills any XYZ. It is, if you don't run this in the deck, here you're missing out on something great. Like this card is, it's really hot. You can get it in the new, like not the new structure deck, but the XYZ Symphony structure deck, and it's just really great. But that's the deck. I would show you guys the side deck, but it's kind of a clusterfuck right now. I just kind of started the account for my team because here thought might as well get some videos and stuff for us. Here, do some shout outs and shit. Well, I'm gonna do a shout out for my team, of course. Here, Pachon, Mario, J-Mac, Paul, and Gambit. I'm pretty sure that's about it. Haven't really, oh, and shit, I'm sorry. Also Adon. I'm sorry, Adon. You could beat me with your glides later on. But here, pretty much what we do is we just really like getting into the duelist community, and here we like to help people out. Here, pretty much one of our biggest things is helping newer players out. We enjoy like getting people into the game. Here we enjoyed getting together, having some fun. Here watching J-Mac do some crazy ass shit, and David talking about Krispy Kreme. But we just really enjoyed the game. Here we like taking it to a new level, but we also like sticking to like the real meaning of the game, just having fun. Here, tell me what you guys think about the deck. Here, comment, like, subscribe. Here, I plan on doing a couple more videos, probably doing some duel videos for you guys. Pretty much show you like our community and just where we just have fun in general. Well, I'll talk to you guys later, YouTube. No, well, crap, I messed that up horribly. Yeah. But thanks for watching, and have a nice day or night.